You kind of survived a very. I don't know how many marriages fail, but yours
when you do
seemed to,
all of that stuff.
yours seems to power through.
The love story of Jessica Alba has not been a smooth ride. It's a kind that one would consider messy, but just as the saying goes, love always wins. Care to know how? Keep watching as we unravel the love story of Jessica Alba and her white millionaire husband, with a glimpse of how their children turn out to be. Introducing Jessica Alba. Jessica Marie Alba, born on April 28, 1991, in Pomona, California, has long been known as more than just an actress. Jessica was born and raised in an atmosphere of love, so much that even after being married for decades, her parents, David Alba and Catherine Louise's love for each other never waned. The couple, Jessica's parents, renewed their vows in 2011. Mark celebrated their 43rd wedding anniversary in 2004 with a heartfelt Instagram post. Jessica's early career in Hollywood was an uphill climb, but her big break came when she was cast as the lead in the hit TV series Dark Angel in 2000. This role would solidify her place in the public eye, and at just 19 years old, she was thrust into the limelight. Dark Angel not only introduced her to a vast audience, but also earned her critical acclaim, culminating in a Golden Globe nomination. However, it was just the beginning of a long and successful career. It is worth noting that her roles in blockbuster hits like Fantastic Four, 2005, and Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, 2007, truly established her as a box office darling. Alongside her professional achievements, Jessica has become a regular feature in beauty and lifestyle lists. Publications like Men's Health, Vanity Fair, and HM have included her in their rankings of the world's most beautiful women, reflecting her physical allure and the public's deep admiration for her. Her white millionaire husband, Cash Warren. The American producer and entrepreneur Cash Garnett Warren was born on January 10, 1979 in Los Angeles, to the legendary actor Michael Warren, who is from South Bend, Indiana, an African-American with deeper roots in Mississippi and Louisiana, and his first wife, Sue Naramore, who is from Los Angeles, a white and of English, Irish, Scottish, German, and distant Welsh ancestry. He attended high school at Santa Monica's Crossroads Schools, California, with Kate Hudson. After that, he went to Yale University, where he majored in political science, 2001. With the show business being his family's business, he soon began pursuing a career as a director and movie producer. In 2004, he worked as an assistant producer in the movie Taxi, which paved the way for a bigger project, Fantastic Four, where he met his wife in 2006. Their love story, the hiccups and the reunion. Jessica's love story with Cash Warren began in Fantastic Four at the Vancouver, Canada. As fate would have it, the film that launched her into superhero stardom also served as the backdrop for a real-life romance. The 23-year-old actress was cast as Sue Storm, aka Invisible Woman, while the 25-year-old Cash Warren was a director's assistant in the film. Was it love at first sight? Let's find out. In an interview with People magazine, Jessica said, "I thought he was cute, but I didn't think much of it." Recalling the moment she met Cash, Jessica also said in an interview with Cosmopolitan in 2010, "Right after I met him, I called my best friend and said, I met this guy, and it feels like I've known him forever. I'm going to know him for the rest of my life." Cash, however, was immediately drawn to Jessica's kindness and down-to-earth nature, and he admitted he fell in love with her the very moment he saw her. So, their connection was instant and profound, and it would spark into something more deep. The spark kept blazing, and on December 2007, Cash proposed to Jessica in her Los Angeles home with one of the most beautiful rings any lady would wish to have. It was a custom ring with a 5-carat diamond that screamed elegance, beauty, and luxury. Wondering why years apart? Well, here it is. Warren found out he could no longer cope with the attention Jessica received from other men when they were dating. Warren honestly said when being interviewed, "I was always a pretty confident person in my own life, walking my path and happy there. And next thing you know, I'm always looking up and feeling jealous. I was like, I hate feeling like this. It doesn't make me feel good." So we broke up 4 years into the relationship. Cash revealed he spent some time working on himself, and promised himself he would find a more productive way to deal with his emotions if they ever got back together. It was an intentional effort on Cash's part to be Alba's biggest cheerleader. He consciously dealt with his insecurities, which showcased him as a real man. He admitted, "I'm not interested in the spotlight. I'm not a star. I'm not a celeb. I'm not an actor. I've never tried to be an actor. I high-fived her and let her do her thing, and I've gotten more comfortable with it over the years. It's something I'll be working on. She'll always be working on it. We find ways where she can support me and uplift me. We do try to find that balance." Luck smiled at them, and they later found themselves together. Now you understand why Jessica keeps calling Cash her ride or die. The couple eventually tied the knot in a simple but heartfelt ceremony at the Beverly Hills courthouse, just weeks before their daughter, Honor Marie Warren, arrived in June 2008. Every girl's dream is to have an elaborate wedding that would be the talk of the town for months, especially when you have the money and status, right? However, Jessica Alba is not every girl. She is unique and does what suits her. After all, the wedding is not about the fuss, but about two hearts knitted in love. Jessica Alba and her sweetheart broke the jinx when they got wedded in the most unusual way possible, the type that even Cash called a laughably awkward wedding. While celebrating their 11th wedding anniversary, Jessica Alba was dressed casually in a flowing blue dress and a ponytail on her wedding day. The couple stood under an arch of dusty plastic flowers in the courthouse, ready to take their vows to each other. Reputable sources say that aside from a courthouse staff member who wedded them about 40 minutes after they applied for the marriage license, no one else was present at the ceremony. It was said that the couple arrived at about 11:30 a.m. and left at about 10 minutes past 12. What a wedding it is! No paparazzi, no music band, no overflowing guests, and what anyone could have dreamt of. It was not a celebrity wedding that befits her social class and status, but Jessica doesn't seem to care. She looked happy but nervous, a source told American magazine People, and that's all that matters, isn't it? Her wedding was so quiet that even her brother Josh Alba was surprised. He gave a hilarious response. "My sister, I will have to call her," when contacted by US Weekly magazine. In an interview with Glamour UK, she said, "We eloped, and I think I was 9 months pregnant." In her words, it wasn't planned. Who does such a wedding, if not the Nollywood goddess and her film producer Boo? What would have made the couples take that decision? About a decade after what the US News called last-minute nuptials, Warren broke the silence, confirming what his wife had been saying in interviews. Warren wrote on his Instagram page in May 2019, "Before that day, neither of us thought marriage was important. It felt outdated, and we weren't going to fall for an antiquated social construction. But something changed in us that morning. Who else feels weddings are outdated?" Their lives as a couple. Cash Warren's firm resolve during their breakup certainly transcended beyond the moment of heat the breakup caused. Even after 16 years of marriage, Cash is still very much committed to supporting and inspiring his wife, Jessica. Getting a partner who doesn't compete with you but completes you is a gift everyone should get. And luckily for both couples, they did not just find love in each other. They also found a support system and a partner in one another. They grow together not only in years, but also in achievements. Jessica was not shy to scream about how supportive her husband has been to her and their children through the years, to anyone who cared to listen. In one of these times, speaking of Cash Warren to US Weekly in 2011, she said, "Whenever I doubt myself for a second, he's the first one to come up and say, 'You can do this. I believe in you.'" Looking back at how much of a support system her husband has been, she concluded, "I don't know what I'd do without him there. And he's so good with the kids. We're really happy." What a beautiful testimony this is. Jessica, too, has wonderful reports from her husband, as her husband never ceases to sing praise for how supportive and loving she has been. On many occasions, he calls her his greatest cheerleader. The love between the couple is crystal clear. It remains a cynosure of all eyes. And Davidson, a blogger, cannot but talk about it. He took his time to analyze the couple's love life, drawing inferences from the pictures they posted online and their responses during interviews. Davidson reiterated the obvious, that Cash takes Jessica's support system very seriously. He further said that the couples are not shy about publicly showing affection. In his words, they do it no matter who's watching and without reservation. This, to him, is an indication of their emotional intimacy. In one of their pictures together, where the couple's heads are touching one another, he concluded that this insinuates they're like-minded and have similar goals for their future. A picture of a deep kiss between the couple surfaced online. Davidson interpreted it to mean they always make time for each other, despite their busy schedules. Cash also confirmed this to US Weekly. Both Cash and Jessica are great examples and role models, and they inspire many people around the world. Jessica did not just enjoy marital bliss with her husband. Together, they were also able to get their dream home. When she was younger, reminiscing about her childhood fantasy, she said, "I used to come to Beverly Hills for auditions as a kid and think, why don't I live here? Why don't I drive that car?" Finally, it became a reality when she, her husband, and their amazing children now live in what they call their dream home. A luxury house worth about $10 million. "We wanted a place to watch our kids play and grow," she said, in a gist with Architectural Digest. Keep watching as we reveal all you need about their lovely children. Meet their lovely children. In her 16 years of marriage, Jessica has 3 adorable kids for the husband of her youth, Cash Warren. She doesn't look like it, right? Yes, Jessica shared that. Though all she thought of was food, her baby cravings were healthy. She revealed that she always eats watermelon and that she loves fruits. The couple became parents for the first time when their first daughter, Honor Marie Warren, arrived in June 2008, exactly a month after their wedding at the celebrity favorite, the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Honor has since grown to become her parents' pride. In 2023, when Honor, their first daughter, turned 15, the couple took to their Instagram to show the world how grateful they were for the gift that she was to them. With Jessica going first, she wrote, "I am so proud of who you have become, my Honor Sita. You are everything and more, my baby girl. Kind, driven, caring, intelligent, bold, silly, independent, emotional, creative, wise, rebellious, all the things." She captioned a series of photos and videos of Honor. "Thank you for being such an incredibly loving daughter and the best big sis." Warren wrote in a separate Instagram post, "You turned the 15 today and I'm searching for the right words to describe my emotions. It's some combination of love, pride, appreciation, and pain. Yes, pain. You're my oldest. So understandably, it's a bit bittersweet. The love I have for you is enveloping. You're a force of nature, Honor, and I love being your dad." Jessica always had a special reason for her children's names. Jessica said, "I was having a girls' night and one of my friends said, if I ever had a girl, but I'm not having any more kids, I would name her Honor. I said, that's a great name for a boy and a girl. And Marie is my middle name." Jessica also revealed that she wanted an unusual name for her daughter, as she'd always hated her name. She expressed she was always irritated that her name was Jessica. She understands that having a unique name is part of one's identity. And since she felt she couldn't have that, she was determined to give her daughter that chance she never had. They later expanded their family with the arrival of their second daughter, Haven Garner Warren, on August 13, 2011. Haven got her name because she was unexpectedly delivered inside her amniotic sac. In a conversation with People, Cash had said, "She was born in her Haven and there we had it. Haven sure came with a whole bundle of uniqueness. Aren't sisters supposed to have a striking resemblance?" The opposite was the case with Haven, as she looked completely different from her sister Honor. Just like everyone would have expected the two sisters to look alike, sharing how she and her husband felt, she said, "When the two of us made such a different-looking kid, it was like, okay, I guess we can do this too. It was a nice little surprise. Feel free to call Haven the family's little surprise." While talking about her pregnancy with her second daughter, Jessica disclosed it was a different experience for her with Haven. Her anxieties were reduced, unlike the first. During this time, Jessica kept fit and said she liked to stay active whenever possible. "I still do something 5 days a week, from a half hour to an hour. Nothing excessive, just some moving around. It makes the whole pregnancy so much easier." She further explained that the more fit you are, the easier the birth is and the healthier baby you will have. That should be a tip for anyone who wants to maintain shape and enjoy a seamless delivery. Haven keeps growing, and the couple sure have a certain uniqueness they celebrate in each of their children. Gushing over Haven in 2002 as she embarked on her new academic adventure, Jessica, the proud mom shared a heartfelt message for her daughter. "Over the last 6 years, you have grown into such a kind, considerate leader who always checks in on those around you. You are a natural shoulder for people to lean on and give great advice, wise way beyond your years. You are naturally intuitive and intelligent, but I love how much pride you put into your work," she wrote. Finally, the family was blessed with their son, Hayes Alba Warren, on December 31, 2017. It would have been a double celebration for the family. The joy of the newborn on New Year's Eve and the arrival of the new year the next day. Hayes' arrival was also an answer to Jessica's longtime prayers. She revealed this jokingly ahead of his birth while speaking in an interview with The Rachel Ray Show. She said, "For me, the girls love their dad. I wanted someone to love me more." She went further to say when he, referring to her husband, comes home, they're like, "Daddy." It's like a party, so she wanted a boy child, and that is exactly what she got. Parenting was such that both couples took it with intentionality. Cash is a father who believes in raising his kids right. Affirming this, the actress took to her Instagram to write that her husband is the most relaxed parent, while Warren described Alba as a loving disciplinarian. Talking about herself, she also told Reveal magazine in 2020 that she doesn't shy away from setting boundaries and routines. Jessica admitted she had to burn the midnight candles, do just one thing, and research everything she could do wrong. That must be so thoughtful of her. Playing the offensive, dotting all her I's and crossing all her T's. On the other hand, Warren could not but refer to the training he received from his parents and his submission to pass the same down to his kids. So we can only expect their children to be disciplined and loving. In an Instagram post, Jessica revealed that the kids must make beds. They have to set the table, clear it. Those are no-brainers, right? She said. They participate in taking care of the home and themselves. Despite being so busy building her career and profession, one would have expected the mother of 3 not to have enough time to bond with her children, but this cannot be farther from the truth. Jessica has proved beyond any reasonable doubt that standing tall in the marketplace and still being a homemaker is possible. With Cash, her husband, by herself, the journey is easy. As the girls grow into their teen years, Jessica understands she can no longer be seen using the same method as when they were a child. In an interview with The Real Simple, she spoke about mental awareness and how therapy has helped her to manage her emotions better. Jessica said, "The idea of going to therapy with her kids first occurred when she had constant disagreements with her eldest daughter, Honor, about dumb stuff. And I was like, I don't want to live like this. This is not fun. I didn't want us to have a wedge between us." She continued by saying, "As her mother, when I say something, she will hear it as an argument or as me trying to control her." She added that having a therapist meant that there would be an objective person involved in their discussions. It takes a thoughtful and intentional parent to do this. Jessica would go to any length to maintain peace, love, and harmony in her home. Was the therapy session effective? Yes, it was. Both of them were able to come to a middle ground. Honor got a little perspective that her mom wasn't bad after all. She was just a parent. And just like a two-edged sword, Jessica wasn't spared. She admitted that it also helped put her in check and made her realize her shortcomings as a parent. So, it is a win-win after all. Living a balanced life is key. Like the old saying, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. The children have been seen attending different events on different occasions. Hayes, with his sisters and parents, attended one of the Taylor Swift's Eras tour shows in Los Angeles in 2003. They also attended Wimbledon, where Hayes donned an adorable blazer and shorts. Despite the ups and downs of any relationship, Jessica and Cash's bond remains unshakable. Nearly 2 decades into their relationship, they continue supporting one another through the ups and downs of their personal and professional lives. For Jessica, the key to their lasting relationship is mutual respect and a strong sense of partnership. As she shared with Cosmopolitan *, the romantic stuff comes and goes, but the real question is, does that person have your back? You have to be a team, navigating wherever life takes you, and I want a friend for that. Their relationship has been a testament to the idea that true love, at its core, is about companionship and unwavering support through life's challenges. As of May 2024, the couple celebrated their 16th wedding anniversary, with Jessica sharing a heartwarming post on Instagram filled with fond memories of their life together. Alba took to Instagram to celebrate this significant milestone. She wrote, 16 years of marriage, 20 years together and forever to go. Tagging her husband to the post, she continued, "Happy anniversary. I'm proud of us for making it this far. There is no real set of rules or guidance that can ever prepare you for what it means to commit to another person and choose to be family. Through thick and thin, we have continually found our way back to each other and have chosen one another. Cheers to us. I love you." Much like Jessica's career, their love story is one of growth, resilience, and a deep, unwavering bond that inspires those who follow their journey. What do you think of Jessica's love story? Feel free to air your views in the comment section below. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Before you go, click on the video displayed on your screen.